Good day. My name is Tyrone Henry and I am 28 years old. I hail from sunny Durban, South Africa, KwaZulu-Natal. I graduated from the University of KwaZulu-Natal, of which I gained a bachelor's degree in sports science. During this time in my undergraduate years, I represented the Student Representative Council. During my undergraduate years is where I gained the passion for teaching. My first school I worked at was Durban Girls High School, of which I undertook the role of under 14 A and B head coach. During my 3 years at this school, each group of girls that I brought up, we successfully became champions of the region 3 years running. I was then promoted to assistant first team coach, of which I also was appointed as the head conditioning coach for the netball of the school. My next phase of learning was Durban North Primary, of which this is where my eyes opened due to the large ethnic differences in kids as well as socio-economic differences coming from a wealthy area, even though there being problems, of which I focused on mainstream physical education for the school, yet I still dealt with some problems, some whether it be academic or it be social or it be emotional. I then took on a part-time role at an all-girls school by the name of Northlands Girls High, of which I was head under 18 soccer coach. During this time, I also went on to win the provincial championships with this all-girls team. My next step was Kloof Senior Primary, and this is where I really had an exciting time of, as term by term kids grew, my passion for the kids grew, as well as their bond and the love for them really helped me to motivate them. And I saw that change as each sport and each term changed. I saw the kids grow and prosper, and with my fostering of their excellence, I went on to teach many different sports, being athletics, netball, softball, as well as rugby. My last journey in South Africa in a school environment before embarking on China was Hillcrest Senior Primary, of which I took on a physical educator specialist, but only in the mainstream format. This was where I dealt with the general population of the school without any academic problems. This is where I was really prosperous. I was employed by the head of sport. My relationship with him grew, as so did my relationship with the kids, and they became fond of me as I spent much time, 1.5 years with them. And during this time is when I grew with them in the under 9 rugby all the way up to the under 13 rugby squads. From there, my responsibilities were vast, as I had daily, weekly, monthly, and annual planning. I had social interaction and meetings with peers, colleagues, as well as superiors. I worked with the ages of 6 to 14 years old in this setting. From there, I arrived in China. Why Saudi? Well, Saudi is great. From there, my journey to Saudi will always be knowledgeable, and the only difference between that is that I know that Saudi is highly family orientated and highly goal driven. The schools, from my research, are well maintained and well run with a good managerial system in place. There's great processes that's been instilled. I have some family in Saudi, in Riyadh at the moment, and I have great feedback from them. From there, I would like to expedite our application as soon as possible. At the moment in time, with regards to my current contract, it's all up for negotiation and all depends on when I am needed. As to why I am a strong candidate, one, to start with, my personal background is a professional and national athlete. I am very goal driven, very responsible, and very loyal. It's important to me that I have systems in place, and in order for me to prosper, I need to maintain that there are direct channels in order for me to work. I don't appreciate any mediocrity as being an athlete, a national athlete representing my country. Therefore, Saudi for me is a definite yes. Hardworking, loyal environment. Thank you. Take care. See you soon.